Aries, welcome to my channel. I am Raven from Arendal of Norway, and we are going to do a quick read and check upon the career, the general energies going on regarding you and making money. What is going on with Aries? Let's see. Could be a very short-lived. I've had a couple of reads regarding career and relationship that was rather short-lived, but we will see. We will see what is going on with Aries in career, and if we are, let's say, if we have time, we might also have a look at relationship. I don't want to make any promises. I will let the universe decide. Shall we? Hvis man kan se, så kan se. Hvis man kan se, så kan se. Okay. You good to go. Okay, that's it. Aries, the answer is no. Goodbye. Okay, interesting, interesting. So, someone opened a cage and set loose a snake in the Garden of Eden. I've had a special teaching lesson today where she's talking about the snake and the snake and the snake and the snake only. So now I know what the snake is. So certain cards are pretty much written in stone. So you're coming out here as it's like someone recently set you free and you got the key. You got the key to something. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Certain Lenormand cards, they don't taste as good. But you got the key to something. And it seems to me that it could someone delivers you, someone deliver you. There is someone who is thinking about me, or there is someone's energy I've taken in me that have such a strange accent. They can't speak English very well at all. And now I'm talking like them. So I need to... Okay, we have letters here twice. So it's given to you by someone who they think very highly of you and they are very loyal to you. The dog card here, as you can see. So it's a gift. They give you the key as a gift. And it could be that it is for you, so you can go out and ride and go on an adventure. But there is another message here that is delivered by the writer, and it just has something to do with love. So it was not exactly what I expected from it. Well, it's from the heart, at least. It wasn't exactly what I expected from a career read. However, there are dark clouds. There are dark clouds here, but there are certain things that are worrying you, Aries. Certain things that are on your mind that worries you, and that is because you might be aware of that it is a snake in the garden, and that because of this snake, because you know that the snake is there, you need to choose a path that is correct, a path that leads you away from the snake, that leads you, because there is one person here who is very loyal to you. They love you and they want to set you free and make sure you are happy. And there is another path where you try to get away from the snake one path leads to another person who is deceptive, and another place, which is, well, it's foggy. I'm not sure, is it the mountain, or is it rain, or is it both? Either it is a mountain, or it's yeah, it's the fog. It's the fog. So what I see here is that no matter what you choose here, you have to choose. You are between a rock and a hard place regarding someone, because you're trying to remove yourself from this person who is, you could go, you know, in Lenormand I can say what I usually don't say, but pure evil, deception, poisonous, trying to pretend that they are someone else than they truly are. Now, if I got this on top of this, or the other way around, let's say if I had this on top of this, this would be someone that give you the impression that you trust them, but you can't. You can't, because they are not. Let's see if we put another Lenormand card on top of the snake, who they pretend to be, that something can give you a clue. So one clue is here, something about your home. Okay. And there is something here which is also finished. It can also, it seems to me that they bring you flowers, which is a clue. They bring you gifts. They come out as very lovely. But you know that you have to get away from them, because your instincts are right. These are not, the snake is not the individual, I believe, that is setting you free from the cage. I'd rather think that they are the one who have kept you in the cage and kept it gilded and making you think that, if you stay in that cage, you know, you see all the time animals who are in cage, they seem okay, because they don't know anything better. It's like the Plato phenomena and the shadows in that cage. Now, what you will also see here, Aries, is a lot of slander, people talking, people who are sticking their noses in your business. I also see that the individual that you are, that are loyal to you, I believe this individual are very worried, but they also are filled with grace. They are filled with grace. And I believe that the people, as in the birds here in this card, they use him as a means to try and get information about you, Aries. So they can talk about, because that's what slander people do. They talk shit about other people in order to make themselves feel better, and telling lies. I wouldn't be surprised if that snake was a part of this bird clan here, because it is an energy. Now there is a message here for you. A mensaje. There's a message here for you. That could be a document about, it's coming from the storks. It could have something to do with you wanting to change space, change where you live. Also, we have the Reaper here. There is something you need to look a little bit closer when it comes to this document. I advise you to read a little bit about contracts. Read about contracts and use Black Law's dictionary before you sign a contract, because there are so many contracts. 99% of the contracts that are written in this world are wrong. 99% I'd say. They are, and so if you do some studies. His name, you can say he was a little bit crazy with, but the work he said that did is mathematical, and you can't argue with mathematical. With something that is, 2 and 2 is 4, finished. We don't go to war over that. And so what he did was to syntax the words and quantify the words and find the real meaning of each sentence and re-sentence things. But in this case, it can simply be, it's a very, very advanced process to go that far. So that's like if you have a Scorpio placement, the Scorpio, leave it to Mickey Mouse. But in this case, it can be those little small letters that are written, like when I signed a contract to the house with my ex. Little did I know that if he refused to pay, I have to pay the entire debt on the house, even if the house is gone and there is no more house, but there is still debt left on the house. That was the part that I did not take a good look at. So you might get a contract that tells you that, okay, I need to check things a little bit deeper because you get the letter twice here, and the letter might have something to do with money, and it could have something to do that it comes from a big institution. It could be money that you get because they owe you money. And here it's delivered by, these birds are also known to be delivery birds, usually babies and all these things. They're very elegant birds. I don't know what more to put into this. Work and career. If you have been, if this job letter is, if this is an answer for a job, if this is a job letter and it's a contract, then you already know what I told you, right? And if this contract is linked to the snake, then the answer is no, you don't want that job. Okay? So Aries, I'm just going to have a small look who this, what kind of energy this contract might be linked to, besides the stork who delivers it. Klarifiser brevet. Klarifiser brevet. Klarifiser brevet. Klarifiser brevet. Klarifiser brevet. Okay. So, yes. So the letter is connected to someone who they might leave you. There might be someone in your life who are leaving you, basically. Or they are removing themselves from a situation that is a burden to them. This might also be you, Aries. This is someone who are very strong. They are showing strength. They are also showing creativity. They have a very childlike nature to them. They want to give you something before they leave. It's like, before I leave, I want to give you this. They have a very strong spiritual knowledge, and they don't talk a lot. They are very secretive. They rather prefer to write a letter which is, it's not too much personal. Perhaps it's more like closer to a document, which is very not so personal. And it seems to me like this person who is writing this document have a lot of power. Like I said also with the tower there, that they have a lot of power to change the world. You need to be careful though. The snake in the garden here, it could be connected to jealousy. They are keeping an eye on you, watching the move you are making. They don't want you to progress. It could be connected to a heartbreak. Okay, Aries, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. And good luck on whatever you are, whatever you're up to. I'm looking forward to hear from you again. Take care.